Yeah, welcome back, guys. How are you doing today? Now, right now, I want to quickly show you how you can make a crossover program flyer on your Android smartphone using your Pixellab. So, we are going to make a live flyer on this particular tutorial, and this particular flyer can be printed clearly. I'll walk you through the step by steps how you can achieve this. So, without wasting much of our time, let's get started. I've already planned about the design. That is the first thing. Before then, I can quickly walk you through the process. I already thought about the background size. I would prefer to use a square size, which is 120 by 120. The length and the width and the height will be the same. After selecting that, I'll heading back to my gallery and import the background I desire to use. When you look at this mini process led to this. The gradient was used for the background. Then I put this pattern on top of it, which I got on Google. Then this particular sticker, when you tap on sticker, you will see it's not transparent. You see it. Let me give it a color for you to be able to see clearly. When you look at this red, you can see it's what I used to form the one at the middle. After forming the three, then I turn it to backgrounds. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the image I want to use. This is the actual image of myself. So I look at the cloth I wear, can go along with the background. I decided to increase it a little bit, but I have a 3D write-up which I want to place. Let's see how that one will work. So placing this, you can see I've already presetting everything so that my head will not be touching this particular 3D. You might be thinking how I got this. This is just a 3D test effect. You just edit it. You can download whatever that you want on the Google. Let me show you for instance. If you come to Google and you search for free 3D text effects, you could be able to see the thousands of it. If you want to have a good glance at them, just tap on picture. You can see a lot of it. Once you see them, then you can download any one you want. Then you edit it on your photopea. And that is how these were gotten. After that, we go back to the text effect. Then I'm going to put width. Then go to the text area. I prefer to use an Arizona font. This is Arizona font. Could that be okay? If it is not, I need to still look more for font. I prefer to use a rock wet rock font. So I will increase the size. I will position it independently. Then go to the padding, enable the text to show. Go to the color, have the color being changed to blue. Then go to the text area. Then you tap Raven. Okay, you prefer put this here. The space in between, close them a bit. Now, what do we need to do? Change the font to Anek. Okay, let's choose the font to Anek, but the bold one. So Annex is a font family name which when you download you'll have more than 70 of it. So I guess this is okay. Okay, perfect. So after that has been done, I have this custom shape which I've already prepared. So I'll position that here. Then after that, when you look at it, this particular custom shape will be useless if I don't make it useful. So I will bring this particular shape, adding the shape around this place. Then I'll go to the rotation, rotate it to -2. Then you send it to the back. And when you look at the stuff, it's cool, pretty cool now. Because it beautify both the picture and make the custom shape to come out clearly. Now I will lock this as well. Go to the text area, put the date 22, sorry, 21st, 21st of January. So which font could be the perfect for this? I prefer to use Archivo, the bold one, Archivo black regular. So that could be the best for this. I'll position that at the middle here. After I'm able to do this, what could be the next? Put other right up over. So let me copy the font I use for Reverend. Then have it to be this 800 at night PM. You change the color of the font to blue. If it is too deeper, you can adjust here. If it is too still deeper, you can adjust here. If you still don't want it, adjust here until when you are able to be satisfied. After that has been done, then you go to the text area, then you put at where, at only up, only up sanctuary. Okay, perfect. Reduce the size a little bit for this. When you reduce the size, you make this. So I want everything to be from here. Then you have to increase the size a little bit. Don't just let it exceed. Bring it back to this place. Okay, perfect. Now the next thing we need to do is to go to the area, put in an address, number 15. Okay. Cornelius Road. Cornelius Road. Opposite Gats. Around Peru. Around Peru area. Lagos. Okay, perfect. Now, what do we need to do? Change everything to cap. Okay, when you change everything to cap, the guard should come down. Pull this here. Okay, perfect. Now go to this text area. Let's maintain one font. Let's use Anak. We use Anak. What do we get? Let's use Anak. But this is too bold, so we can decide that to use an Anak or achievable. It's not an achievable board. Just make sure you resize. Go to alignment and you align to the center. Have this position around here. Make sure you change the color. Okay. So this should be adjusted a little bit. Why this can be adjusted a bit. Move this up a bit. The time should be moved up a bit. Move this and you adjust very well. Why this should be moved up and adjusted as well. When you are able to do that, then the next thing we need to do, put in our social media icon. Okay, putting this could be the best. Perfect. Okay, perfect. So we can just put in by locking this, put in our right house. Only hope. Only hope international. So we need to reduce this size very well. After reduction, what do we need to do? Okay, perfect. Increase it a bit. So let it be perfect. Now create a little space in between this right tab. After that, bring it down through using a relative position. The sanctuary should come down a bit. Now we're good to go. Let's look for the logo for the church. Okay, perfect. So after positioning the logo, what do we need to do next? Just position very well. Have a lock. Then we'll go to the text area. We copy the first text. We will have only up. That should be positioned around there. But make sure the size is being reduced. Very well. Then we need to copy this. We'll put international. Now have this position here. Reduce the size to maintain the alignment. Go to the color, change it to white as well. Now this is pretty cool, right? So we can increase the size to make sure that it aligns at both sides. Okay, cool. Now shift the tool a little bit down to make it fitting at the right, sorry. Now this is pretty cool. We're already done with what we want. But let's put a finishing touch to that. Go to the shape. Crop this shape to a small pieces. Move down to the right. To the right. Now give it a color. Use your color picker. Pick color from this side. Perfect. Now shift that to the left. So we're good to go with this. Then what is the next thing to do? Is to make all these to be obvious. Now we're done with everything, and this is pretty cool. And this is just a simple trick on how you can come up with a professional program flyer on your Android smartphone using your Pixellab. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And if you're a subscriber, don't forget to turn on the bell icon so that you can be notified whenever I update my channel with amazing video like this. Thanks for watching once again. God bless you. How do we present this for printing? Make sure you tap here, go to the save as, then you go here. There are two ways. If you want to save, just leave it in custom. What does it mean? When you are setting your height and the width, you put it in custom size, which is 130 by 130. It's still the same size. Why must you change it to ultra? No. Ultra doesn't mean you save with higher quantity. No. Whatever the size you set, don't compromise it. Make sure you save it with the way you select. Then save with PNG format for better resolution. So after you save it's okay. But if you don't care whether the stuff will be, or you decided to use a size from the beginning without you setting the size for yourself, then you can go here, save with ultra. So if you print it, it won't be blurry, and if you transfer it or use it on any of the social media platform, it will retain the same quality. But if you use a custom size, don't compromise by changing it to ultra before you save your work. Thanks for watching. God bless you.